Citizens of Shadespire.
And we're back once more with a slightly new and hopefully improved setup. We are going as live, kind of.
As we possibly humanly can.
And so we've set up so you can see the cards all the time. I'll run my hand over there. You can see the cards all the time, and hopefully you can see them. We've done some tricks and things to get rid of the glare so that you can see the cards. Should save Pete some editing time. My only fear is when we did a dummy run of this, I picked up 5 objective cards, forgetting that I had any because they're off to my right somewhere. So hopefully I won't do that.
And we shall see.
Because I picked really good ones in that game.
You had about 8 of them. You're getting enough really good ones. I've got so many great cards. I've got all the cards.
So anyway, so hopefully it'll all go well. So we've set up. Pete won the roll. I chose my favourite board, which is this one. Pete chose his second favourite board, which is this one, and he's got a square on. He must have a plan for that.
Maybe.
And
Probably not.
I set the objectives back a little bit, and he put 3 or 4 here. So he has 3 and 4 on his side. Let's just move that one, and I have 1, 2, and 5 on this side.
Yes, and it is Khorne versus Sanson's Farstriders. It's not just the Magor's Khorne. You've seen them. This
true,
is
yes.
Garrek's Khorne. We've not seen this matchup. And
No.
it is a Patreon request, which is also worth pointing out. So if you want to support us, you can go over to our Patreon page and you can throw some money at us and you'll get some good stuff hopefully there.
You actually have to throw money at us.
Don't actually have to throw it, no. You
Donate
can
it.
send it via PayPal
Yeah.
or however it is they collect
Yeah.
it. But you also, if you come in at the $10 level, then once a month we will pick a Patreon supporter who gets to pick the warband. And this week's was picked out, and this was their request. The request was Garrek's Reavers versus Sanson's Farstriders. Not just any Sanson Farstrider versus Garrek Reaver bat rep. This one is a very specific tournament style deck. We have to take as rounded a force as we possibly can.
Indeed. So we've got no faction fraction here today. We have gone optimal. Patrick requested this one. He apparently has been having trouble with defeating the Reavers with his Farstriders, and apparently he seems to think I might be able to have some insight into how he could beat them.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was having trouble beating the Farstriders with the Reavers, but he's got even less chance of getting anything useful out of that situation. But either way, Patrick...
all I really know is he really learned how to beat you, but
curses.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure I have it. I think Reavers Farstriders to me, and it always feels like this to me, pre-game, feels like a really tough matchup for the Farstriders. Yeah, we'll see. I've tried to pick a tournament as friendly deck as possible, and I will actually try it out in our next game, which we'll see next week, when the same deck will be taking on the Stormcast.
It'll be interesting to see how Garrek's Reavers and Severin's Champions both deal with, because my deck is quite similar. I'll give you that little piece of information between the two. There's a lot of shared cards, so that could be. It'll be interesting to see how they cope. Basically,
you do know you can't play Blood for the Blood God on Severin, don't you?
You can't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. So anyway, that's enough gabble from us. You've seen the board. You've seen the objectives. You've seen what we've got. You've seen our deck lists earlier in the week. So we're just going to crack on and roll some dice and see who has to place the first model. And it's largely superfluous, I feel, but we shall see.
Here we go. It is... Oh, just the one crit and double.
So what do I get? I get a whopping... Not enough.
Not enough. So
I'll be placing first.
Allow you to play first. Placed first, not play first. Place first.
I get to play first. Hooray! My football.
He's good.
Okay. Good old Targor. Front and centre. The Chuckle Brothers.
With Targor. Hey. How do I feel about that? How do you feel about that, boys?
I don't know.
So.
People will have noticed my deck is maybe not the best starting deck possibly, but we shall see.
Going to put Elmeric Eagle Eye over here.
Okay. And for my next trick, I'm going to place Arnulf, the other Chuckle Brother, from another mother.
Entertained yourself there, didn't you?
I did.
I'm going to put Elias Swiftblade over here.
Okay. I'm going to put Karshash there.
I'm going to put Farstrider over here.
Ho ho!
Stick with the plan.
In that case, and my last two, I'm going to put... I think I'm going to put old Saek over here. And I'm going to put Garrek over here. Front loading the board.
Tastier than I was expecting it to be.
Front loading the board here. And that, as they say, is that. So,
Rolling off to see who goes first.
Yes.
I get a crit.
you get a plus
extra.
1 crit. Oh,
One
2
crit,
crits.
2 crits and a double. 2 crits and a double.
Alright, 3 crits then. Guess I'll have to roll that. Oh. Just 1 crit and a double. If you hadn't had that bonus crit, that'd have been a draw.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to take penalties. No, that's not how it works, is it?
Okay, I will go first.
Curses!
So, for my first activation, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot at Targor
Okay.
with Swiftblade.
Poor old
Although
Targor.
it's rather moot. Either of them could do it.
Moot, moot.
So I'm going to. I'm not going to roll 4 dice. That's definitely cheating.
That would. Yeah.
One of them's defence dice as well. Particularly poor. So I'm going to start with a roll, and I need swords, and I've got nothing. That's a good start. So I'm going to play a reaction.
Curses!
Rapid volley. I've played this after a friendly fighter's boltstorm pistol or overcharged boltstorm pistol attack action. That fighter can make another boltstorm pistol or overcharged boltstorm pistol attack action against the same fighter.
Assuming you were
do
hoping
that.
to just double tap him with that, but now you're just going to have to try and tap him once.
A crit and a sword.
He takes the damage.
Takes 1 damage.
Yes, he does.
And I will push him back.
And then.
I play a trap.
Targor, what are you standing on the trap for, you idiot? This is why no one likes you.
So I get a glory for that.
Ow.
Now I can't remember how this works.
You give all your glory to me.
I get advancing strike. Score this immediately when your warband takes an enemy fighter out of action standing in enemy territory.
You do.
So I get that one.
And you get another glory.
Yes, I get another glory. Now I've also got precise use of force.
Curses.
Score this immediately if a friendly fighter makes a successful attack action that deals exactly enough damage to take their target out of action. I can't remember the FAQ whether trap is allowed. I feel like it might not be.
I don't think it is, because trap does another damage on your attack, whereas.
Trap. This enemy fighter suffers 1 damage, so I think that's correct. It wouldn't count. So
If it was
I may
twist
or
the
may
knife or
not
whichever
have
is-
precise use of force. You'll have to
wouldn't-
wait and see.
I'd wait to see with bated breath if that becomes the case.
And I've taken another card there.
Curses. So 1 dead and 2 glory and your power step. So anything in your power step?
Yes, I'm going to play. I'm going to spend 1 of my glory, and I'm going to play Furious Blow. On
That's the best sound effect I could come up with.
or Furious on Eagle Eye, which basically means if an action targets him and fails, he cannot be driven back and can make an attack action.
And that's this dude here.
That is Eagle Eye. I know that is this one.
That's
This is
Choppy
Swiftblade.
axe dude.
Swiftblade has the blade.
Swifty
and
Swiftblade.
Eagle Eye has
no eagles. Okie dokie. I have nothing to play in your your step of the
I'm going to
powerings.
move these cards up close to each other, I think.
So onto my first activation, and I'm going to put Karstus on guard. And that's it. In my power step, I've got Nout to throw about.
No, I haven't got anything to do either. I'm going to place Farstrider on guard.
Okay, and the power step.
For the power step, I have nothing to do.
So on to my second activation, and I'm going to charge.
Who are you charging with?
I'm going to charge with Karstus the Chained, and I'm going to score immediately. Change your tactics!
Oh.
My tic-tacs have been changed, so I'll quickly grab another objective. So I'm going to charge over this way. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to use my Chained Axe on Eli Swiftblade.
Yep.
Hang on. So I roll 3 swords. Oh! Fork.
Okay. The Swiftblade hasn't got any horrible things on him to make him attack back.
That's what I was going for.
So I won't attack with him.
And I lose my on guard
Token.
counter.
On guard.
And that's the end of my power step. So on to your third activation.
Third activation. I think I'm going to make a charge action
With
Eagle Eye
and do 3.
there. And I'm going to shoot. No, I'm going to shoot at Sayek actually.
Okay. So 3 swords. Ooh,
1 crit.
So I need a crit from Karstus, not Karstus, Sack. No, I've got
dodge.
the dodge. So he
So
takes
that's one damage,
uno damage.
but I'm not going to push him back.
Okay. And in the power step?
In the power step, I shall do nothing.
Okay. I'm going to play Deathly Fortitude on Blooded Sec.
Oh, nice.
So he's now effectively up to 4 wounds. Okay, so onto my third activation. I'm going to charge with the Sec. I'm going to go 1, 2 to there. Then he's going to swing his great axe. It is a great axe. 2 hammers, 3 damage. Hammers, hammers. Oh, come on!
And you failed an attack there.
Yes.
So I'm going to attack back
Yes.
with my shock hand axe, which is 2 hammers. That's how you do it.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't really know how to do that. So I rolled defense. And I get shield, which is no good. How much damage is that?
2.
Flipping 8 dice.
Dice are crap, aren't they?
They are crap. Bloody crap.
So for my 4th activation, unless you've got anything to play.
I've got throw my cards away like an annoyed child.
Okay.
That's it.
That's fair enough. I have had the lion's share of the luck today. I'm going to make a charge action with Sanson. And I'm going to score change of tactics.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Get rid of that.
Do one of these.
Put a charge token on it, please.
2 hammers, 2 same again, 2 hammers.
One hammer.
Oh, I think it's double assist, not a single.
So I need a dodge or a crit or Sex bit the dust. No, but bit the dust. This game is not going
How
well
many
for me.
wounds did he have?
He had 2 left.
Okay, I've scored precise use of force.
Bloody dice. I hate him. I think they hate me too. Anything in your power step?
No.
Okay. My 4th and final power step. I'm going to attempt to at least injure somebody in the 4 attacks I've made this round. And Garrek's going to try and do something. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, Garrek.
Hello. How are you? So Garrek's going to roll 2 flipping hammers, or at least 1 flipping hammer, or I'm going to take a hammer to these dice. There's a crit.
The other one hasn't come out, it's too scared.
I don't want to. So there's a crit. Where's the other flipping dice gone? So 1 crit, and the other dice is a... Hooray! A hammer!
So I can't save. Oh,
last.
No, I can't save that.
You cannot.
I cannot save that. So.
And I wish I hadn't gone for him now, but never mind.
How much dice is that?
It's 2 dice,
Two
or
damage,
damage as we
sorry.
call it.
2 damage. What the damage is over there? 2 damage.
And I'm going to push you back to
Okay.
there. And in my power step, I have nothing to do.
Okay, I am going to play something. I'm going to play Deathly Fortitude.
Ooh.
I'm going to play it on Eagle Eye, I think, which might be a mistake.
Okay, so I have nothing to do, so I guess we're on to the phase of endings. So, you went first.
Yes, I did. You're going to hate me because I've now scored Escalation.
I already hate you.
And
You haven't spent your glory.
Oh yeah, and Master of War.
Oh, very nice. So that's another 3. Right, so thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.
3.
Okay, and your last objective?
My last objective I'm going to keep,
Okay.
and I'm going to keep my last ploy.
Okay.
If it's a ploy.
And or upgrade. Okay, so on to me. I scored Alone in the Darkness.
Oh, well done.
That
well
was
done.
more luck than judgment in the end there.
Didn't think of that. No, I couldn't do anything about it actually.
I don't think so, really. Apart from rely on my terrible ability to roll dice. And I'm going to get rid of Conquest. And I'm going to keep my other card. So, and then for my upgrades, I'm going to play Soul Trap on Garrek. I'm going to play Awakened Weapon on Garrek. And I'm going to play Shade Glass Dagger on Garrek.
Wow.
Because I like to put all of my eggs in one very fragile basket. That's how I like to roll. I'm going to keep the last card and I'm going to draw up.
Oh, I also forgot that these two are inspired.
They are inspired, aren't
Inspired
they?
now, yes.
See, that's why I think I should have gone for him. I could have knocked him back a square and I would have stopped him being inspired. But I think him being inspired is the least of my problems. My inability to roll a hit is the biggest of my problems right now. I think I got a bit carried away. I played too many upgrades on Garrek. So I put what was hopefully the last card back, and I put my Shade Glass Dagger back in back there. Not that I've got it, of course. In light of that, actually, I'm going to get rid of one of my objectives that I was going to keep, which is Chosen Champion.
Okay.
So I thought I'll play 3 objectives on and I'll be fine, but chances of that happening are probably quite slim now. So let's rickety roll for the second round. So Robin, roll first. Ooh, just
2 doubles and a single. So just a crit.
Crit will do it for me.
Crit will keep you. Yep, you got your crit.
So I do want to go first this round, and I am going to go first this round.
I felt that you might.
Okay, I'm going to charge. This is probably quite predictable of me. I'm going to charge with Carsus. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to use his chained axe. So he rolls 3 dice, Schwards. I could do with a Schward. I could really do with a Schward. Or 2 crits. 2 crits also helps.
Okay.
So you take 1 damage.
1 damage.
I'm going to push you back.
Okay. And
I'm going to play trap.
Ah, you've killed him.
Hurrah!
He has charged.
He has charged, and I gain a glory. And in my power step, and I'm going to play Great Concussion.
Ooh, I'm going to play Jewel of Wits.
I'm going to place it right in the middle. Push him back, him back, him back, him back, him back. Anything for you?
Yeah, I'm going to play Ranger's Advance.
Shove them both forward a
I'm
hex.
going to move him there and him there.
Oh.
You're inspired now.
I am. Ooh. So Garrek is inspired, Carsus is inspired, and Arnold.
So you
is
now move
inspired.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I do.
I am going to play Awakened Weapon on Eli. I'm going to draw a power card.
Ooh. And in your power step?
In my power step, I'm going to play Warning Cry. And I'm going to put Farstrider on guard.
Ooh. I'm going to put the Shade Glass Dagger on Arnold.
So what does that do? 3 damage.
3 Schwards, 3 damage, and on a crit it's 4 damage.
Ooh.
It's tasty. So, anything else for you?
Yes, I'm going to play Tethered Spirit on Eli.
Okay, so on to my second activation then. And I'm going to charge with Arnulf. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And he's going to have a Schwingeling with his Shade Glass Dagger. So 3 swords, and if I roll a crit,
That's 4 damage.
it's 4 damage.
Oh, Pete.
I don't like this game anymore. I've gone off it. I think we should play something else. It doesn't involve dice.
Okay, I'm afraid I'm now going to attack you back.
Yeah.
And I have Awakened Weapon. So I'm going to re-roll. Doesn't matter which one I re-roll.
No, they both missed.
Oh, missed.
Oh. Well, the world has slightly righted itself. Not enough,
Not
but
a lot.
little.
Not a lot.
And in my power step, I'm not going to do a thing.
I am not going to do anything in your power step either. But in my second activation, I'm going to attack you with Eagle Eye, 2 hammers.
And poor old Arnold.
Crit.
Oh, so I need a crit or he's out of it.
That's 3 damage. Ooh. Do you want that?
For the viewers at home, I rolled a crit and it went out.
Do you want that?
No, we play the rule.
Okay.
It doesn't. If it rolls out, it doesn't
You can have it.
count.
I'll give it to you.
Nope. Dead. Good. I'm glad he's dead. He deserved it. Bottom. So on to my third activation. I'm going to draw a power card. And in my power step, I have nothing to play. So on to your third activation.
My third activation, I'm going to bin a objective, Ranger Strike, and draw a new one.
And in the power step?
On the power step, I'm going to do nothing.
Okay, I have nothing either, so it's on to my fourth and final activation. I'm going to do a charge with Garrek. So Garrek is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I really hope he can make me proud. I have 2 dice, please. 2. So Garrek rolls 2 hammers, and he's currently doing 3 damage, and he has awakened weapon, so I can re-roll. 1 hammer.
Re-roll.
And 2 hammers.
2 hammers.
So you need 2 shields or crit.
Crit.
Okay. In the power step, I'm going to play Incredible Strength on him.
And
Ready for action! Oh, we harmonised beautifully there. And I'm going to have another go at him because I'm nothing if not hopelessly unlucky. I roll a hammer again, and nothing else. So just a hammer. You just got to roll a shield. There you go. There's the shield. And I can push you back.
you can.
So I might as well
Okay.
block the line of sight. At least you can't just snipe at me.
That's true.
And in my power step, I have nothing except a lot of swearing.
Right, I'm going to play something. Your power step, I'm going to play Lightning Blow.
Uh-oh.
First attack in the next activation has +1 damage.
Uh-oh.
And for my final activation, I'm going to charge.
Oh no.
2 hammers and I can re-roll. 1. So crit. I shall re-roll the and get swords. So that's no good. So you need
I
a crit.
need a crit. Oh, so he takes 3 damage? 4?
Yes.
So he's dead.
He's dead.
And then I have my soul trap to use. So hopefully
Okay, yeah,
I can roll either a shield or a crit here. And if so, he suffers no damage. A shield!
Hey.
Woohoo! So I get rid of soul trap.
Okay.
And that's why I got rid of my chosen champion, because I've still not got 3 power-ups on him. Onto the end, their power step.
Power step, I'm going to play Army of 1.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put it on Eagle Eye.
He is an army of 1, he's got 5
Yeah.
upgrades there.
On Eagle Eye. And then I'm going to play Ready for Action! and do the same. But
I'm guessing with a little bit more success.
But I
than me.
don't get a +1 damage this time.
Yeah, true. Oh dear.
A crit and a hammer.
So that's 3 damage on Garrek.
Yes.
And a pushback. Because I cannot stop it with 1 defence.
Do I want to push it back?
Oh, I meant to score a card, by the way.
Sorry.
I should have got a Blood for the Blood God, which is score if I do 3 or more fighters make a charge.
Oh, well done.
So I do get a glory for that one. So we're on to your last power step before the last end phase.
I haven't got any cards left.
Oh, well, there we go. So I guess we're on to the end phase.
Yep.
I went first, so I scored Ploy Master.
Well done.
So I get a glory for that one. And I'm going to keep one of them. I'm going to get rid of, and I don't want to, it's one of the main reasons why I picked this deck, but I'm going to get rid of Annihilation. Because I've got no hope. I've got no hope at all. So I'm going to keep my final 2 cards and draw up.
Okay. I scored Ploy Master.
Ploy Master.
Get 1 more glory. And I don't score either of the other 2. I'm going to get rid of one of my cards. I'm going to get rid of Brave but Cautious.
I wonder what the other one might be that you might not want to get rid
And
of.
I'm going to draw up 2 more. Add 5 more power cards.
So we're going to roll for the 3rd and final round. The score so far is 6 plays 10. It's not looking good. But anyway, I get nothing at all. Anything will win it for you. And you roll nothing at all.
Nothing
Okay.
at all. Brilliant.
So roll again. Single and double.
Thank you.
And I roll
Oh,
2 doubles. I need a single though.
Oh.
Oh! Wow. Dice are going to do me like that now.
I don't know what to do. What's Garrek got? 1 wound left.
He's got 1 wound left.
I'm going to first activation. I'm going to go first,
Yep.
and I'm going to shoot him.
I'm just going to do that giant FU to Garrek. Shoot him in the face.
But that's no good, so I'm going to have to roll another dice because I've got Awakened Weapon.
Oh, yeah. So you've done nothing so far. Oh!
No, completely missed.
Oh, dear. And on to the Power Step.
Power Step. I have nothing to do.
Okay. Well, that makes a little bit of a difference. I am going to play Grizzly Trophy on Garrek.
Oh, nice.
For one glory. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do right now. So on to my first activation, I'm going to charge with Garrek. Might possibly risk just a move for attacks, but he's got 1 wound, so I don't think he's going to be long for this world. Khorne is calling him. So he's going to charge, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Let's see if he can do something then. 2 dice. I've got Awakened Weapon so I can re-roll 1. I've got Incredible Strength, so I'm doing 4 damage. So this is enough to kill Sanson. Here we go. 1 hammer, and I've got Awakened Weapon. 1 hammer.
2
so
hammers.
you need...
I need a shield or
crit,
2
or
shields.
2 shields or a crit. Oh!
Just 1 shield.
So Sanson is dead.
Whoa.
Wow. And I get 2 glory for that because of
Grizzly Trophy.
Grizzly Trophy. That might be too little too late, but we shall see. I'm going to play Boon of Khorne as well, actually, as a reaction. Play after a friendly fighter's attack, takes an enemy out of action, remove all wound tokens from one friendly fighter.
Oh!
Garrett's back up to full. That did come in useful in the end. I contemplated getting rid of that. I have nothing in my Power Step to play. Onto your turn then, your second activation.
I'm going to draw a card.
So I'm going to turn over my second activation. I'm going to draw a power card also. But I have nothing to do. So my Power Step, nout.
I'm going to draw a card.
Power Step, nothing.
Power Step, nothing.
Okay, I have nothing either, so on to my third activation. And I'm going to draw another card. And I am going to play that card. I'm going to play Insensate, which is you can only do 1 damage to me in the next round.
Okay.
Anything for you?
Not in your Power Step.
Okay. And then I'm also going to play Frenzy on Carsus, which is roll an extra attack dice if he makes charge action.
I'm still not going to do anything.
Okay, so on to your fourth and final go.
I'm going to switch a card. I'm going to drop Behead the Beast.
It's less likely.
Pick up my last card, which is Chosen Champion.
You might get that. You might score that one. Unless I somehow manage to kill him, which is unlikely. So my fourth and final activation, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. And that card is Great Strength, and I'm going to play that on Carsus.
Yep.
Power Step, anything for you?
Power Step, no.
Okay. I have nothing, so on to the final end phase.
I went first, didn't I?
You went first.
I have scored 2 of my remaining objectives. I have scored Chosen Champion for the Eagle Eye, who's got 50 million thingies on him, and Alone in the Darkness.
Oh, you get back.
Give me another 2.
So you're up to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 there. So I've got It Begins, which is one of each party dead.
Yep,
That's
definitely.
1.
Yep.
I've got Escalation, which is another 2, which takes me up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I've got Khorne Cares Not, which is another 2 glory, which takes me up to 13. And you've beaten me by holding 1 bloody objective.
What a game!
Oh my god!
What a game!
Wow! I didn't think that's... is that the second time ever we've drawn on glory?
I think it is.
And... that game was going to be a slaughter until Garrek killed Sanson. That, for me...
well, actually, until he missed.
Yes,
He
yeah,
missed. If
even
he
before that, if he hadn't missed
And if
Garrek.
Shargan had come out,
Yeah.
killed, but if he killed Garrek, and he had 1 go at him, didn't he? And yeah, various things didn't quite come off from me at the end, but at the beginning of the game, everything came off. So it swings around.
It was, yeah. At the
but that's
beginning
a
of the
good
game, I
Reavers
got...
deck. You know, if it's packed the glory in at the end.
Well,
there was very little I could do about it.
I had
because
Corn Cares Not and It Begins, which you can't do anything about really, because that's
No,
5
no.
or more people dead,
Yeah.
and the other one's 1 from each side, which you just can't do anything about those. And Escalation, I managed to pull out at the end because I got great strength out.
And you cut your soul trap off as well.
I did get Soul Trap off as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike that deck. The only problem I had with it is that I couldn't roll for toffee again.
No,
I think in the first, I mean, I'm probably misremembering this, but it feels to me like in the first phase, I whiffed 3 of my
You
4
did whiff
attacks.
a lot of your attacks.
I mean, you missed some as well, so you didn't have the best luck in the world, but I was reliant on those attacks to get stuff, and that really did me in.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I feel like I was lucky there, and I feel like I must have played it badly for you to get so close at the end, but I'm not sure. There's much I could have done. Once you were away from me, and because I played Hidden Path, not Hidden Path, the slow one, Deathly Fortitude, there's nothing I could do with him.
Yeah.
And I
was just a bit
perhaps shouldn't have put Tethered Spirit on. I perhaps should have put on one of the others to give them a chance of coming back. That's a possible mistake.
The thing is, if you hadn't put Tethered Spirit on him, I mean, I whiffed the attack against him anyway, but I had Garrek and Ready for Action, so I was hoping to two-shot him, and and I was right next to you. If that had come off, I would have killed you at the end of the second phase, and then I could have possibly got him for Sanson in the third phase.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't really tell,
No.
can you? I mean, I was a little annoyed because I got Jewel of Wits, and you didn't play any cards for me to play that, and I'd never got out Skulls for the Skull Throne, which is kill someone, draw 2 power cards. I never got Twist the Knife out. I never got Blood Offering, which is take a wound, roll 2 extra attack dice. I didn't get Corn Calls till near the end, or Frenzy till near the end. If I could have got any of those cards earlier on, I could have been a bit more offensive
if
at
I'd
the
had
start.
if I'd had great concussion, I also have Hidden Paths. So I could have moved Sanson onto here and come up over here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That would have been interesting.
My last 2 cards were Defensive and Advancing Strike, so
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't swap
I've
out
got all my
Escalation in
objectives
the end.
out.
You got through all of them.
Got through all of them, yeah.
Now, the only 2 points that people watching this video might wonder from my tactics that springs to mind for me is when I played Concussion and I knocked everyone away. I kind of put Carsus out of the game a bit there.
You did, but it worked.
It kind of stopped you coming after me as well.
Yeah, because I couldn't. If I moved forward, then I put you in range, and I couldn't do very much. So I was conscious of that.
No, I think I was lucky in that my last objectives that came out, I didn't need to kill anybody else for.
Yeah.
So I wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad. I don't know if it was the best move. I still keep playing my Concussion too early, I think, but it seemed to work out for me.
because I
in the
had
end.
Alone in the Darkness.
Yes,
So
just
I've got
in
it
case.
here, but I didn't need to play it. It was just in case you somehow contrived to move me. And I was trying to see whether there was a way I could contrive to move Garrek to me, but there isn't.
The only thing my deck's missing is I don't have any kind of, apart from Concussion, I haven't got any move people cards. My deck's made up of all things like Twist the Knife and Light Armour.
They're
and
very hard to get.
Blood
The
Offering.
move
and
people
stuff.
cards are hard to get in if you want to go out all out offensive.
Especially if you want to go all out offensive.
I've only
yeah.
got the one that moves 2 of my guys.
I kind of figure that with Khorne, I mean, they're moving 5 once they're inspired, so their chances of needing that extra movement are slimmer, at least. It didn't. The first round, my dice rolls just didn't come off for me over here. I just fluffed so many rolls, which had they come out, could have been a different game. But yeah, that's the way the dice rolled in the end of the day.
Crumble.
I quite like this deck though.
It's a really nice deck. I think the more I play this game, the more I actually like the Reavers. At one point, I thought they were rubbish.
I think they were until some of the
Back
later
in the day.
cards
Now,
came
I
out.
think their mobility and the way they can hard hit and they get lots of points for. Well, you've got 5 at the end there.
Yeah.
I mean, Escalation is a pretty standard card, but you got 3 at the end, and you basically didn't have to do anything other than the things you've been doing in the rest of the game.
Exactly. Yeah.
But there aren't very many other like Supremacy and things can be stopped right at the end.
Yeah.
There aren't many cards like that for other warbands, I don't think. Do correct me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong there, listeners. But I feel like Khorne have ones that they can build up to, and you can't do anything about them.
Yeah.
Like Spock
Yeah.
can't have them too.
It's just having people dead
Yes.
is enough of a reward for some of the
which
Khorne.
happens,
Yeah.
even if it's going badly.
Yeah, even if it's your guys that are dying. And obviously, once 3 guys are dead, you get inspired as well, which is handy. I was hoping Sake would have been around for that because he gets cleave once he's inspired, and that would have been
really
handy.
juicy.
But
It's
unfortunately,
one of the reasons I hunted him down.
and even with the upgrade, Deathly Fortitude. It still wasn't enough to save him. On reflection, I wonder whether I should have put it on him at all.
It's hard to know.
Because
I'm wondering whether I should have put it on thing because we may have. We didn't need it, but then it slowed him down.
Yeah.
He probably could have killed Garrek if he didn't have it.
Or if he hadn't got that, he could have come over and taken out Arnulf earlier on, possibly.
Yeah.
And that would have stopped me getting my other mid-turn glory. See, I didn't have two of my mid-turn glories at the end because I didn't have advancing or defensive strike, which were, just. But they were to kill you, so they wouldn't necessarily have been quite as useful. But you never know. I mean, Khorne are glass cannons. They can hit really hard if you can get their upgrades on them. Especially Sayic, he can be.
Yeah, I thought you
juicy.
maybe charged in a bit early, but actually it still worked out okay for you. I think it's good against the smaller the smaller number of warbats. It's hard to keep killing for me. Whereas in the game we played against the Fiends, I had to really sit back and pound them all up and then kind of go.
Yes.
Whereas I think if I'd attacked you at the beginning, you'd have just torn me to pieces.
Mm. So I hope you enjoyed that, Patrick. I hope that gave you some ideas on how to beat Khorne, which is basically rely on your opponent rolling absolutely naff, I think. No,
Maybe.
That's beating Khorne. I was the Khorne guy.
Yeah,
I was rolling naff.
Yeah, I know. I was just implying that there was no skill in it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
There wasn't. But
And,
anyway.
I hope that was helpful. I was a bit lucky at the end, a bit lucky at the beginning, and I nearly lost it at the end.
So.
I nearly lost it at the end, but had the cards fallen differently, it could have been a different story.
Yes, this is why I want to play best of threes because that's such a close game. It feels
well, we're
such a
kind of
shame.
getting there. Apart from that, the life means that we don't even start playing till 9:30.
Stupid rubbish life.
We are kind of getting towards the point where we might be able to do more regular best of threes, and we do need to have one for the Patreon viewers very soon. But we have got some other exciting things coming up for you. We are going to be looking at Kill Team soon, and we're going to be looking at Age of Sigmar Champions soon,
Dun, 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 dun.
and maybe some AOS proper. But I think we probably won't ever have time for that.
Robin's starting to weaken. You never know.
You never know. So until next time. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do check us out on Patreon. Do check out our T-shirt shop. We'll put a link in the.
They're all in the description below.
And and enjoy your Shadespiring. And let us know what you think of the leader cards if you're out there. We'll try to introduce those into some games very soon.
Yes, it kind of shows you how far behind we are because they're coming out tomorrow, but you're not going to see this for like another fortnight or something.
Yeah,
but we will hopefully get some of those in some decks soon. There's, like as Robin says, there's lots of other things coming up that we want to try and show off as well. So we shall see you back in the Mirrored City as soon as we are able to. Bye!